person has joined us.
Yeah, someone was waiting.
Oh wait, let me I'm gonna move the lights over here so you guys today. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, Robert is gonna be doing a pour, which you're already doing right now, and that right now he's like picking all the bubbles out. I'm designing because I'm really behind on designing, and then hopefully we'll get flowers in and then you guys can watch that process. But let me go ahead and grab the light so you can actually see what's happening.
So you can see me.
Yeah.
Well, hello to whoever is watching.
I hate moving these.
You're so strong. I believe in you.
Probably. They're like connected. I got
Here, watch this.
Oh, whoa. This is Malia, by the way. She is going to be helping me today.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. I know.
I didn't realize they were that connected.
They are, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you push it back.
There we go.
There we go. And then we can put it on the other side of the camera.
On the other side? Okay.
If that even works.
Let's see. I don't know if it'll go that far. There we go.
We're incredibly prepared
Let's
today.
see.
Let me move this forward. There we go. We should have one more.
Hi,
There we go.
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
There we go. There we
Hi. Okay. Let's see. Is the lighting? Let me.
go. See what
Is that pretty?
If you have any questions about resin or flowers or whatever, feel free to ask.
There we go. Okay, that looks so much better, you guys.
Good.
Yes. So I just pull up the YouTube live on my phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, then you can join the chat and
Yes.
whatever.
Okay, while Robert is working, I'm going to be in the chat. So feel free to ask questions and I'll throw out questions to Robert to answer. I'm so excited about this one.
I know, I love that flower.
I know. That was the peony. I love it.
Big old peony. Actually, I think I'll aim this down a little bit.
Oh my gosh, Malia, I got
There we go.
I'll show you later, but I got
See a
these
little
new
better.
sandals. They're
What's up, souls, bruh?
from Dillard's, but
I don't know what your actual name is, but what's up?
Yeah, I want to see them.
Okay.
I'm just popping bubbles right now.
How do I do this?
How you do what?
Did I just,
Yeah, just search your page.
okay, under my wildflower account? Can I even do that?
No. Go to another account.
I don't have another account.
Really?
For real?
Oh. Well, you can pull it up on the computer too. Doesn't matter.
Here. I was literally going to put this spot.
What's up, man? How are you doing?
Okay, you type that in and I'll...
I say, man, I have no idea.
Wait, who is it?
Got it.
Souls, bro.
Robert. Everybody loves Robert. Sorry, I'm hopping in here too.
Alright, I'm happy with that.
Okay, how many have you do? Just those two? And then
Yeah.
you're gonna pour more?
Yep, and you do that. I started 4 ring holders, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
What's up, Sirius?
Oh my god, serious?
That's so true, Souls. Like, I'm just gonna call you Souls, because that's so much easier.
Wait, his name is Soul?
Well, the name is Souls, bruh, other videos. So I'm gonna call him Souls, because I like that. Heck yeah, Team Robert, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, today's a full-on resin day. And potentially, I don't know if you're drying at all. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I'm doing good. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing great too. Just kidding, Team Robert. Gosh, you know what? We're gonna have to do a video where it's like Team Robert, Team Callie, and y'all are gonna have to vote for who has like the best. Legitimately, we have to do like the design thing together.
Oh, we still have to do the design thing.
I think that we can do that and like have it be done in a good amount of time.
Yeah.
I wish you guys can see this like up close. Someone said Team Wildflower. True. That's
Heck
actually
yeah.
their real one. Sorry. I wish you guys can see this up close. I mean, I guess technically you can. I'm just gonna have to like move the camera around, but Robert's getting really thorough in this. Why haven't you used the other pick?
Huh?
Why
Oh,
use the other pick?
I used that pick to get under flowers.
Oh.
Right now, this is one where I don't have to get underneath the flowers. Yeah, I'm already at a pour stage where it just wouldn't make sense. I wish I would have shown y'all close up here, because that was such a satisfying pop. Would y'all like to see like a like super close up if I took the camera and like pointed it down at the work, or better just to see me?
Oh my god.
Not in like an arrogant way.
Oh,
I was just curious.
I'm just joking. I'm joshing.
I could do both. I'll just do both.
Yeah. Just let me know whenever you need me to switch the camera around.
No, I can switch it. Like I said, I keep my hands pretty clean.
Okay. Whatever.
It's true.
Oh, you can still type stuff on. Oh, yeah, this is what people are.
On the next one, once I put this one away, I'll bring out the next one, do a close-up. And actually, that'll be my last one, and then I will mix some more.
Oh my god, I have that one right here. I couldn't have done it, but he has like this little plastic.
Thank you, Jam.
Straight up.
Jam Jake.
Hit me in the eye. I was like actually crying because it hurt so bad. And he was like, Mommy, wake up. I'm like,
Oh, do you want to? I do. Do you want to turn on some copyright-free music?
Very pretty.
You can search it.
I know, but it's always like,
Just do copyright-free. Okay, I think that is going to be good for this one.
well, the last live, not the last one, but the one before that, I just did like my normal.
Get the edges.
And
Okay, there we go.
You got it.
Did you just? Oh, I thought you used an iPad. I was like, what the? I just hear a smack and a dead fly on the cabinet, and she's holding the thing like this. I thought it was an iPad.
Wait, what happened to the paper towels?
They're in there, I think. JK.
It's fine, I'll just use this one.
I have no idea.
Dang, that is so gross.
Oh, I do need them though. If we can find the roll.
Do you want me to grab something in the kitchen?
Actually, in our, not less the laundry room, but it's like right above the dryer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you understand the cats, but you get it. You get
You
it.
get it. All right, let's switch this up. Da-da-da.
I tried to figure on.
Oh, yeah, mute me, dear God. All right,
Oh, I can save me.
we'll see if that works.
Well, I don't like any of this. Hold on, this is terrible.
How'd I look? Closer. How'd that look? Yeah, I think that's a ticket. Cool. Actually, I'm right-handed. I'm switching that.
I'm so impressed that I can hold that down for.
I'm very impressed.
I know, I'm gonna start working on left and right here.
Sorry, I won't be able to see chat till I'm done with this one. But y'all can watch me pop some bubbles.
Okay. The one that is a part of the same person's order, and I just decided I'm calling it as well.
Oh my gosh, first of all, you
I thought I did.
and I was like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? You and Jen, because one time I had a bunch in my house, and Mom and Jen.
This is absolutely the most satisfying part of the job for me. It takes the most time, but whenever I get these bigger bubbles that are like really easy to get at, yeah, I don't know if you guys watched that pimple popper lady or whatever. I can't stand that. This is the most I can do. I hate her. Well, I don't hate her. I hate the content.
I love the content.
It grosses me out. She's probably a wonderful person.
She's very nice, actually.
This is making me want to what?
Who?
He looks so weird.
Oh my god.
It's really nice whenever Sirius is in the chat because he's so quick to.
He's very quick. Sirius, aren't you at a doctor's appointment right now? What the heck you doing? He said, I'm going to be like an hour late. Meanwhile, he's here.
Just pop. I'm looking
Oh,
at who. Yeah, I did it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm content with that. So now I got all these surface bubbles, and I'm just gonna put those with the spray, but got everything underneath. I'm content with the way that looks. Woo!
Oh, also, you can have the chair too.
All right.
Oh, I'm good.
Actually, I'll just keep you up there for now. All right. Now it's time to mix some more.
Okay, I'll hop in here while you make some
Go
more.
ahead, girl.
Okay. Interesting. I'm a bit crazy now. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, you guys. So Robert right now is going to be mixing the resin right here. Malia's back there, and she is being a G because we have got to enter orders into our online system, which is great. Hi. I wanted to see the whole live. I'm so happy that you're actually going to watch the whole live. That's so great. Make way for the Nard dog. Guess who said that? He said, make way for the Nard dog. Who do you think it is?
Is it Ryan?
It's
Or
Raina.
Raina, sorry.
Right? Is it Raina? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
I couldn't remember. Either
Weird.
Ryan or Raina.
It's
Hilarious.
Ryna. I don't know.
No, I think we did, and he was like, I like the way you guys say it, so.
We are good today. Oh, I was literally telling Malia this just a second ago. You can't see, but there's like a little mark right here. It's forming to be a black eye. That is the courtesy of our toddler. So, I'm actually in danger every day from Miles because I was sitting and we're watching a
He's
movie.
a victim of domestic abuse.
Yeah, except our toddler's a 2-year-old almost. And I'm sitting there and we're watching this movie. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen Nanny McPhee, okay? But at the end of the movie, they have a little food fight scene and we're laughing watching it. And Miles looks at me and he has this like really heavy monster truck. Looks at me, he's like, ha ha, chucks it straight at my face, clocks me in the eye. I'm actually crying, legit, because it hurts so bad. It hit like my brow bone. And I'm sitting there crying. And he's like, Mommy, wake up, wake up. I'm like, I'm not sleeping. I'm crying. And he was like, ha ha ha. I was like, it's not funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just do the sign if you need help.
Do you need an angel shot?
No, he's saying like this.
Oh.
Or is it, what is it? Tell me. Oh, where's the mask? Okay, so listen, I'm not the one that's face deep into the resin, okay? So I'm not gonna be wearing the mask right now, but as soon as I start doing flower drying, as soon as we get them in, I'm waiting for our delivery system to get here, then I'll be wearing the mask. But since I'm just here for the chat, I'm not wearing the mask. But thank you for your concern. I appreciate that. Serious, get rid of the trolls. Soulsbra, you're right. Wait, what did he say to be called?
I just called him Souls. He
Souls.
said he needs to change his name, but I'm calling him Souls for now.
Okay, it's Rana. R-A-N-A. I just inverted the A, but yeah. I like the way you guys say my name. Is R-A-N-A Rana?
We've been saying Raina.
I know we've been saying Raina, but I don't think either way. Guess it's my job here. No, it's a chat. It's not a chat. It's monologue.
It's a monologue.
It's more. What is that other thing? When people are like having to like bounce off. If you're like, you never say no. No, it's like you never say no.
Oh, improv?
It's more of improv. You guys actually are doing improv work here.
We are doing improv.
I like Robert's version. I was gonna say
Yeah, so Raina.
Raina. Okay, we're gonna stick with Raina then. We'll keep that up. Also, I just put on pop. This is sounding like anime a little bit, but
Don't you make fun of anime.
fine. Okay, what are you guys doing on this lovely Tuesday morning? Because we're working. We had a very, I guess, fine 4th of July weekend. One of our dogs broke one of our baby gates, completely ripped it off the wall because of the fireworks. So we have to fix that, and by we I mean Robert. Thank you for subbing and liking. I appreciate that. Sitting on your porch, we're working. It's rough. What else did we do other than like?
For the 4th?
We
Your dad got a water slide.
Yeah, we had a water slide. We went down that multiple times. That was fun. Change my name to make it easier. Thank you, Souls. Thank you, Shay. That's so sweet. I know Robert is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this face. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Look at
Look at the face. Yeah, look at these cheeks, the rosy cheeks.
Okay. What are we making? We're making resin pieces. I'll show you guys a little one. This is a little version of what we make. So this is someone's boutonniere, and we put it in a 4x4 block. Okay. Oh, look at how crystal clear that is. That's all Robert's doing. You guys can see me through it. Okay, so that's what we make. This is what Robert's doing right now. He's mixing the resin, which is a liquid right now, and then he's going to be pouring it into our blocks and then popping the bubbles. So, but if you haven't seen our stuff before, people will send their wedding flowers to us, or special event flowers, funeral flowers, and then we preserve them in resin for them. He's like Walter White. That's our first Walter White comment.
There's the Walter White.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, Walter White.
Have you ever put a purse in there?
I
No.
use it every single time. I can see.
Wait, you're that Breaking Bad lady. That is me. Yes, I am. I'm not wearing my mask right now because I'm not pouring the resin. That's Robert.
That'd be fun.
I will be wearing my mask later
We could work forever.
whenever I'm drying the
Y'all
flowers.
cannot work on flowers.
Robert's too much. Okay, I did this with my boat rebuild. Covered the wood and the seats in epoxy resin. Oh, that's cool. What type of resin did you use, if you don't mind?
Total Boat?
Yeah, Robert wants to know if you use Total Boat or not. I went from number 1 to number 3. Oh no, Souls! Now I'm off the leaderboard. Keep
No,
commenting.
I'm off the leaderboard. There is a leaderboard.
Thank you, Nana, for
commenters.
subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay. Do we ship to Europe? We actually haven't had a Europe order before, but we have had Canada and Australia, and we do a lot of US stuff. But if you want to be our first
You can just do,
international order from Europe,
space, then,
feel free to. Sorry, Robert is a loud talker sometimes. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. What did you say? Let me see.
You were talking
I
smack.
wasn't talking smack. Did you finish these yesterday?
No, I still have to polish them.
Okay. I do need to take blocks out at some point and record that. That will be fun. My mom did this. It was terrible. Fishing pickles and flowers because I'm so sorry about your grandfather. But yeah, this is a great way to be able to commemorate someone's memory, is by preserving stuff of theirs or flowers. Hi from India. So many people we love. I guess I can show you guys some of our products that I legit need to take out. Hey, did Alexis Chloe ever respond?
Not that I've seen.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, we have a whole giant order just hanging
No,
out.
we literally do. We've had this order done for a couple of weeks now. Now, here's the thing. We don't ship out orders unless people have confirmed their address with us, because it takes us so long to get stuff done that we've shipped stuff out before without having address confirmations. And they're like, wait, I don't live there anymore. We're like, oh my God. So
Yes, we don't do that.
yes, Robert is my husband. And he's the besties.
That's right.
Oh, okay. So for example, this is my sister's order. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Yes, I know we're only at 19. You guys, we've been on here for 18 minutes, so that's a like a minute, essentially. I don't want to wait 100 minutes to get 100 likes. Did I propose to Robert? No. Robert proposed to me, for sure. He did. Is that all that liquid in the bag? Epoxy resin? Yes, it is. That is like some of our resin. We have more in other spaces. Either way. So here is my sister's order. This is for actually her mother-in-law. She unexpectedly lost her mother. So my sister's grandmother-in-law, I guess, she passed unexpectedly, and she had yellow roses in her memorial arrangement. So I made this, and then she also has some 4x4s and some necklaces. So I get to take this one out, and this turned out really pretty. Did I charge my sister? So this is the funny thing. It depends on, like, obviously there's certain things that I will do for free for my family and friends and stuff like that. But for this order, since it is a little bit of a bigger order, I just charge the cost of that it takes to make the product, because I feel terrible being like, you get to pay full price. But yeah, so And that was because other people like ordered through her. Like the necklaces I won't charge her for because she's my sister, of course. I'm gonna give her free stuff. But the block is just gonna be the cost of the materials for this. Love the yellowish tone. Yeah, no, these were full on like yellow roses. And then we have some eucalyptus right here. I think it looks really pretty. I'm excited for that one. You take it home. Ooh, this one's fun. And then since you guys never get to see my ring holders, here's one of the ring holders. Hold on.
Yeah, an actually good one too.
Yeah, this one has some orchids in it. We got a blue orchid and a pink orchid right there. What are our price ranges? Okay, so our cheaper biggest block, which is what you, well actually technically it's the 4x4.
Yeah,
But we do, so we have a order minimum of $250 whenever you place an order with us. So our smallest block, which is the 4x4 block technically, and how much is that?
like 125.
I think it's like 125.
Something like that. I don't know.
Something's telling me in my heart that it's probably that. And then we have our 6x6 block, which is $250. We have a primrose package. I do know the price of that. That's an $800 package, but it comes with a 12x12 block, a 4x4 block, 6 coasters, and a ring holder, so you get a bunch of stuff for that. Robert, someone said blink twice if you need help. He'll rescue you. No. Robert's not allowed to look at the camera then. Covering his eyes. Where are we from? We're from Tennessee, actually. Oh, I'm from Tennessee. I was born in Nashville, but we're located out in Tennessee. And then Robert was born in Washington and has been all over the place. But now he's back here. Boston here. I've been to Boston before. It was like whenever I was in high school, but really cool stuff. It was in the summer too, but it was kind of rainy whenever we went. So, and I was only there for like a day or two before I hopped on a cruise. Okay. I was born in Florida. Cool. Do you still live in Florida?
Do you go to Disney?
I know. If I lived in Florida, I'd constantly going to Disney. Oh, somebody said Robert looks like my fave local crackhead. Is it because of the mask? Here we go. Tampa Bay area. Nice. We were just in Florida a couple of weeks ago at the beginning of June. We went to, like I said, Disney. We love it out there. It's great, but it was so freaking hot. I can't even describe to you how hot it was. Who can afford Disney anymore, right? Too freaking expensive, let me tell you what. I love my business and my energy. Thank you, honestly.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate it. I try and be as energetic as possible. And believe it or not, you guys, I don't even drink coffee. I never drink coffee. Robert doesn't drink coffee either. We're not coffee people. Do you do flower pressing then, or just yap? Actually, I would prefer to yap. Honestly, if I could get paid to talk all day, I would do it. Like, when I was in middle school, one of my teachers gave me the nickname Chatty Cathy because I just would not shut up. So, it's probably my favorite thing to do. That's one of my favorite hobbies. But I absolutely do, I don't do flower pressing, but I do flower drying, which I am going to do at some point. But whenever Robert starts popping bubbles, then you get to hear him yap because I have to get back to designing at some point. Wisconsin here. Oh, we've had a couple of orders from Wisconsin actually, but people got upset because I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying, oh, if you're from Wisconsin, or if you like mozzarella sticks and you'll like where this order's from because it's from Wisconsin, they're like, it's cheese curds. We have cheese curds. I'm like, it's cheese.
I'm sorry.
It's cheese. God bless. Okay, God bless.
Close enough, close enough.
Okay, showing love from Toledo, Ohio. Where is Ohio? Is that in the
That's like very close to us.
Oh, cool. Hi.
Northeast.
Okay. You guys, we're only at 33 likes. Come on. If you've been watching the video for at least, what would you say, 5 minutes, give it a like, okay? Por favor. Do you guys see what, okay, so also, if you guys see this, we have this drawer system. That was brought to you by Robert. He made all of the drawers in here, and it's made storing our products a dream. Because literally, I'll show you what he's doing right now. Okay, can you see? He's just pulls the drawers open, pours more resin into it. He will take the stuff out and then place it on the table and then start popping stuff so he just can see it closer. But you can also do that in the drawers. So I've had a lot of people ask me about the drawers. They are custom made, but highly suggest getting that done if you do a lot of resin work. I appreciate it.
Yeah, get yourself a Robert. Have him build your cabinet. Probably good.
Until you have a cheese curd, you won't understand the difference between mozzarella sticks and cheese curds. No, listen. I understand cheese curds are different than mozzarella sticks. What I was saying, though, is that if you like cheese, and I feel like most people have had a mozzarella stick. I don't think a lot of people have had cheese curds, okay? So I was like, listen, if you like this, but Lord, it ticked some Wisconsins off. They were pissed at me. They're like, it's cheese curds. I'm like, okay, sorry. Okay.
It's so much more.
Soul said, sharpen your pitchforks, the trolls are coming. Soul, I'm about to make you a mod. Would you want to be a mod too? Because I feel like you're chill. I have to get the vibe from someone first before I make them a mod, but if you want to help out serious, you're more than welcome to. Cheese curds and mozzarella sticks aren't even comparable. Okay, but if you had to compare, what would you prefer? Because I feel like I would choose a mozzarella stick. Okay, left from Germany to Baltics. Oh, cool. Curd squeak. They do squeak. What?
They squeak?
I did not know that.
What? Like a mouse?
Okay, someone said mozzarella stick for sure. Yeah, true. Hi. I'm saying hi back to people. Okay, so Enzo, you asked why he's wearing the mask. He's wearing the mask because he's like literally nose deep into the resin. Okay, and it's just a lot of like fumes to be able to breathe in, and he doesn't want to. Which, you know what I said? I was saying that once he starts doing this, that I'm gonna design. So I need to do that.
That's true. And your face is a little.
Yeah, people who ask for mods are never good mods. True. Okay.
Did you make Souls a mod?
No, not yet. I asked him if he wanted to be.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
Okay, they say best cheese comes from California, USA. Well, then Wisconsin, I don't know why they're known for that. Interesting. Beautiful workshop. Thank you. Actually, we need to do a lot of like reconfiguring. Yeah, we're running out of space, you guys. And
genuinely.
Listen, no, Robert is never going to be free. He is chained to me, okay? I am the chain and ball attached to his ankle, okay? Nah, good cheese is from Europe. I believe that for sure.
I for sure believe that.
Oh, I don't like that. Someone said that, yeah, the cheese curd made from like Wisconsin cheddar, when you bite into it, it squeaks. I don't think I'd like that.
Is it like screaming? Is it like, don't do that?
My cat. Yeah, we're at 50. Oh, we're almost at. No, Robert's not going to blink twice. He will not get help. He is stuck. Okay? Robert, I'm going to have it like this for you. Okay? I'm going to go back to designing. You guys, I'm going back to designing. Feel free to chat it up with Robert.
Yeah, watch the resin bubble popping.
Just make sure that whenever you're like doing that, you just occasionally look up. Okay?
Yes. Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay, cool.
I got it.
Oh,
I'm going to move this so you can kind of see a little bit. I haven't even got to see the chat at all.
How's it
Hello.
going?
I don't even know who's here now.
Halfway through, and they're right there. And I'm just changing the date on them.
My best impression?
Whenever,
Now's your chance, Robert.
Shelby was over there, she had to put in, sorry, right there.
Oh, man. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Oh, Souls does want to be a mod. All right, let me see if I can make that happen.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Add as a mod. Okay, I think I did it right. All right, you should be good now, Souls.
Get more of these metal backs, but then also like putting like a wood trim over it to where it looks like it's an actual big shop.
Oh, good morning. How are you guys doing?
I don't know, like, because this is my silicone that I need to use to dry more.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best to be talking to y'all while I'm doing this. If you have any questions about resin, or if you're just here for vibes, feel free, chill, hang out.
I need to have them be deeper.
Yeah.
Because at first we were making a
Oh.
space right here to have a
Man,
bedroom
now I'm kind of
and
wanting
shelves,
to
but I don't think
have a
that's
cheese
I don't
curd.
know if they have enough space.
I need to know about this whole squeak
All
thing.
It
this
is bad, but even then it's like we're then intruding my space.
And the only other thing I could think
No,
of
but
is
see,
if
I
you
think about
bought,
cheese curd now. I'm like,
like,
nah, I need
two
to.
of those and stuck one.
Oh, you
in
can't
that
hear
window,
me?
one in that window. I don't know if the sunlight would do anything.
If I just get you closer. If
If
I talk like this, can y'all hear me? Yeah, it's a little hard to breathe in the respirator. I've thought about getting they have these like full face masks where you can see
Yeah, you need
my
it.
whole face.
Yeah, we're struggling trying to figure this out.
And I really want to get that because it's so hard to talk and breathe in this thing.
I'm being in for the room right now.
Yeah. There's no way.
There's no way.
Heck yeah, Team
I
Wildflower.
know, I was
It's
talking
crazy
about that.
thinking about that.
I was talking about that with Robert and we was saying how like
Oh,
it's so wild.
what are you guys up to
We
today?
were literally doing all of this.
Yeah, I know it muffles a
upstairs,
little bit. I'm sorry
and we
about
moved
that.
Into 2 rooms. I don't know.
It's
why we don't know how
10:30
easy it
in
is.
Singapore. Holy.
I don't know how you did it.
Well, hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate you.
So the constant was.
Well, if y'all are curious, this is, I just mixed up some resin, and this is the first one that I'm trying to get through popping. This one has a few more bubbles than some of the other ones, so it's taking me a little longer. But normally this doesn't take super long.
Or did you, yours this
Maybe
year
like a
was
few
flowers?
minutes each one.
I don't know. They both gave me like not an invitation. Like I got an invitation.
Yeah, if y'all got any
but
questions
I
about,
don't know
like,
this, which is, like, the programs of
whatever we
It's
do,
a lot
please
bigger
let me
than the
know.
invitation.
Yeah, I did the invitation for the bride.
I think I'm gonna do the invitation for Brian and then just do like a normal rock with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever, how does the bubble popping cart work? You know what? Hold on.
Where this girl got tulips, but they came in from Florida. So all of the petals detached from it.
So what I have to do
I would add, if I could add, I would reattach each petal.
is, ideally after the most recent pour, because that one's already cured and so I poured on top of that. So on that one, you can see that, maybe you can see, like right here, there's a bubble that's stuck. Right here, there's a bubble that's stuck, like kind of further down. So ideally I have none of those because the last pour just, didn't make that happen. But the flowers will want to like hang on to bubbles underneath. I do my best with my picks to get everything so that way that doesn't happen. But then as you let it cure over time, bubbles that are trapped in the flower will just kind of like come up. So now I get to pop them. And this one actually, I don't have too many flowers that are above the layer.
Hey Robert,
What?
can you talk a little quieter? I can't think.
They can't hear me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I'll just try and think harder.
Just think harder.
I know, but like I had to move my design boxes.
Man, I'm talking too soft for y'all, too loud for them. I feel bad. Yeah, the mask is to make sure I can breathe for longer and not die.
On the backside, yeah.
I'm walking in. Would a miniaturized vacuum pump be able to get all the bubbles out? Okay, so for a vacuum pump, yes, we have tried to use one of those before, and it does technically work, but it has this very, very odd effect, at least in our experience, where it like if you saw, let me show you from the side.
I haven't seen it in a minute.
I just saw it go behind you. Let's see.
So if you see this from the side, like it's pretty clear, and like you can see there's no waviness to it. Whenever you use the vacuum pump, it can have the effect, if you leave it in there too long, which I think we did, it will cause like ripples, and it doesn't look good. Like front view, it looks fine, but from the side, it looks weird. It does get rid of the bubbles, but I feel like by the time it gets rid of the bubbles, it's made that effect. And it could be just that I was doing it wrong, because I don't have a ton of experience with the vacuum pumps. But, I mean, if y'all know something else, or have any advice for that, very open to it. But I do like this process. It's kind of like a cathartic thing for me to do. What am I actually doing here? I and my wife, we are preserving wedding flowers and memorial flowers. And right now I'm doing the part where I'm actually like pouring the resin, and I gotta pour it in layers. And this is probably the second to last layer for this one, because there's not much left to cover. But yeah, so I'm just popping bubbles, making sure this thing looks nice and clear, and all you see are the flowers. Just want y'all to know I'm walking here, all right?
So we were talking about this, where I was telling Robert, instead of like running out of
You can feel free to flame me for the Boston accent, because I'm terrible at it.
and then just build up a workspace and drive there to work, and then when we're redoing
Oh, man.
already. Whereas
Hey,
right now,
nice.
if we were like ever had a new food because we literally live out here. So
Yeah, if y'all are enjoying, normally Callie is a part of this with me, but feel free to sub and like.
big thing to do.
Callie and I try and go live. We got to figure out a schedule. Really, we really do. Right now, we're just kind of doing it randomly, and we appreciate y'all for watching.
But I don't know, let's just have a
Yes, switch over to Team Robert. I feel like the positioning of the vacuum pump does matter in effect how it can create the odd effect from the side view. Yeah, no, I'm not sure, because like what we would do, we'd have this like pressure pot kind of deal. I wish I could see it. I can't remember where I put it, but it's just this big pot, and you put a lid on it, and it's got the little vacuum attachment to it, and we would just place like the mold in there, and like weirdly sometimes it would be where we'd leave it in there for maybe like 30 seconds, which I feel like is not a long time for the vacuum pump, and just to see what it would do. It didn't pop all the bubbles, but it like decoupled the mold from the resin, like that was already cured beneath. And so it would make it where like resin would go underneath, and it would have this super weird effect, and I just did not like it. Okay, since if it's too strong, it might pull air out too violently, so perhaps a different positioning of the pump, so a process would remove the air and allow the flowers to settle in a desirable manner. Yeah, maybe. I don't think that's a bad thought at all. I think the other thing too was that it was because the pump that we had, it took oil, and so it would off gas a lot of like really harmful smelling oil. And we don't have an air purifier in here. We have an air conditioner, but we don't have an air purifier. And like these are great, but to have to wear them all day kind of sucks. So we did stray from the vacuum pump, as that is one of the reasons. Also just because I wasn't able to manage it correctly. Need higher PSI? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think honestly food going out might be the best idea. I don't know. It's tough.
That's stressful.
I know.
I'm a fish pickles in for you.
You know, surprisingly, this one has like a lot of flowers, but
So it's like,
it doesn't have a ton of bubbles.
it hit me halfway through and I was
Normally, whenever it's got all these flowers, it'll have like a bunch that are just hidden
Actually, right?
and really hard to pop, but no, this is not bad. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. I found some.
And then after that.
You know what's funny, Robert? Since your wife isn't here, all the trolls with their sexual comments, like, are not showing up. That's so true. That's so true. Technically, less people here, but more high quality people here. Is this like a hobby jobby? This is a
Hobby jobby, that's hilarious.
full-timey wimey jobby lobby.
This is a full-time gig, buddy.
Yeah, this actually is for both my wife and I.
Yeah. Literally. It does.
Yeah, we've been doing this since 2021,
Whenever I have to do this, I'll
I think.
Or do it late at night. I think I'll have to do it late at night.
Okay, I need to switch to the next one. No, two-party, don't say that.
What?
He was just being a troll.
Oh no.
No, he's fun, Or
Okay.
she, I don't know.
It's usually a guy.
I always say he.
Rarely is it a girl. I feel like it'd be really hard to find a girl troll.
Well, two-party's been nice. They're a nice person.
We like the nice.
Whoever they are, they're a nice person.
I know, we like an occasional funny troll.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
She. See?
What?
That's what I said, yeah.
We'll
Okay.
have a feel.
I apologize.
Two-party, it's a grandma.
Aw, cute. How many grandchildren?
Yeah, do you have any grandchildren?
Well, did she just not say she's a grandma?
Well, I meant to say how many. Sorry.
Uh,
Honestly, I plan on doing one niche thing with resin, and that is to make a wall/wallpaper out of resin and case cigarette packs. All different across all the world. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm not necessarily a smoker, but I think like being able to have a bunch of stuff from all over the world, that's super cool.
oh, my Atlanta.
You get over there.
Callie, I don't know how you yap all day in this mask. Kind of crazy. Have you ever gotten flowers mixed up? That is a great question. Luckily, we have all of our flowers in bins. I'll show you in just a second. But we've got them all in bins where they're named specific to the person. And whenever we take, because the flowers go from the box that they're shipped in into a bin with silica, and they don't leave that bin the whole time that we have them until they're designed. So luckily we've not dealt with any like mixing up flowers. We have been super fortunate with that, because I would have thought that that was a absolutely bigger deal for sure. But luckily that's never happened.
I got it.
Times that I needed to look back at something.
And that's the same girl.
It was either vinyls or cigarettes, and I feel like cigarettes is a more unique aesthetic. And times we live in where everything tries to kill us, cigarettes, I feel is no longer the front man. Honestly, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like it's up there, but it's not the main thing now. Okay, I'm gonna do it once over here. I think I'm happy. This is the quietest I've ever heard y'all been.
Who, us?
Yeah.
We're focused.
Yep.
I messed something up, so I was.
Julia was putting the dates in for July.
I messed up the date, so I'm like, oh no.
Okay. Team Robert.
As soon as you show up.
We're like, okay, never
Okay,
mind.
well I'm gone then.
Join the Team Wildflower, like and subscribe. Thank you. Oh, you made Souls a mod. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, she has.
Okay, have you guys seen any things that you like so far? Like orders that have been your favorite? Because I have some favorites in this. I think my favorite overall is probably Renee. Like that 10 by 10 or the
Yeah.
Bluebell. The Bluebell's so pretty. Okay. Yes, join Team Wildflower, you guys. Please. Okay, someone said, okay, the person that was talking about the cigarette thing, they said, since countless people are on cigarette alternatives like vapes, I don't know what the heck an IQOS is, but whatever, or whatever else, I feel like it would also be a nod to not so old yet a bygone incoming. Well, you know what? I'm just not going to read those messages. I feel like I'm having a stroke reading those.
I don't know what
But cool.
IQOS.
Okay, looked pretty. Thanks for the insight, Robert. Okay, please show us. I'm going to show you guys. Let me flip the camera. Boop. This one is my favorite one right now. Okay. Do we see? Okay, sorry about you can see the reflection of our lights in there. But that one's our 10 by 10. This is actually from a girl that lives in my neighborhood. This is from her wedding. That flower right there is a peony. Then we have a mum, some orchids, some ranunculus, a calla lily in here. So freaking pretty. Love that one so much. And then this one right next to it is my other favorite, which is the bluebell frame. Look at how gorgeous.
I was like, of course.
I appreciate you for that.
Oh, no problem.
Isn't that cool? So this one has roses, ranunculus, butterfly ranunculus in it, some scabiosa. Okay, so those are some of my favorites personally that we have placed. That I have placed. Robert has casted. What else have you got going? I'm trying to remember some of these orders. I think that one's pretty. You know, sometimes we see so many of the same flowers that I still think orders are really pretty. But if I just see an all white bouquet, I'm like, well, I see an all white bouquet all the time. You know what I'm saying? Some orders just stand out where their florist literally just knows what they're doing. Oh, thank you, Addie. That's so sweet. Both are awesome. Okay, the flower is coming out of the resin. It's looking, okay, so yes. So the flower looks like it's coming out of the resin. It still has probably, how many pores do you think Renee has? Right. Probably 2.
Yeah, I'd say 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, so it still has 2 or 3 pores. So, you know what's funny though? I have seen resin artists that actually will let some of the flowers sit outside in the resin, which is still covered in resin, so it's still fine. But I just think it's kind of weird because it just looks unfinished to me.
Yeah.
But it's not fully casted yet, so that one still has a few more things to do. The other one, the bluebell, I think that one was its last pour potentially. Depends on how it turns out after it's cured. I'm a huge fan of tulips and the unique, simple aesthetic they have. The shape and everything is oddly elegant. Yes, I love a tulip. They are so pretty. However, there's one order where I got tulips from Florida and all the petals came off, so I'm gonna have to reattach all of those individually. That's gonna be fun. Thoughts on Shasta daisies? If they're like normal daisies, I'm looking it up. I'm grabbing my.
This is Shasta daisy. I was literally.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that kind of looks like. It looks like. There's another flower. It kind of looks like.
No, not
chamomile. It kind of looks like chamomile, but I will say those petals. Anytime there's a big bud in the center, and then the petals are on the outside, are you can see each individual strand. They have the hardest time staying on the flower. So that's my opinion on them. I think they're beautiful, but can be challenging to dry.
Are you doing any suntanning stuff?
They are a pretty flower for sure.
Today. I literally did get my extraction fan.
Oh, hi from England. That's so cool.
Yes.
Here's a fun fact. There's a flower called orphans in my language. I didn't know the translation, but my grandma adores them. Oh, cool. I'll have to look and see what that is.
Is it just a normal box fan? You put it over the box.
Hi, friends. How are you? I am great. How are you guys doing? I hope y'all are doing great. Howdy. How are you doing? Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're doing great. Busy as can be. I really need to check my front porch and see if any flowers have come in yet, because it's Tuesday.
I'm afraid
we always have so many flowers coming in.
So I've got to go to Lowe's tomorrow.
Through the filter, you think?
Yeah, I'm afraid. I don't know. It might not. It might not, but I'm too scared to chance it, so I'm going to go get
Aw, you're so sweet, Vanessa. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so if you guys are just now joining, we're casting stuff in resin. You can see some of our products right here. Robert's mixing the resin right now. He's gonna pour more, pick more, all that lovely stuff. Join the Team Wildflower, like and subscribe, please, okay? I'm happy we finally got the likes to be more than 1 like per minute, okay? I'm okay with that. But make sure that you subscribe for sure, because we post every Saturday and then we go live at least twice a week, at least. The name is Pansy. That's what Google says. Oh, well, your poor delivery driver. No, literally. Serious, I'm not kidding. Whenever I go out there, I feel so. I always hide behind the door to make sure our delivery driver doesn't see me, because I feel really bad. Because I'm like, you guys are here every week with a lot of boxes. How long does it take for the resin to dry? 24 hours for it to fully cure. So that's whenever it starts getting hard. Of course, before then, it starts getting tacky about 4 hours after it's being poured, but for it to be fully cured, 24. Okay. Thank you, Christopher. You're sweet. Okay, let's see. Love you too. Thank you. Listen, serious. Team Cali, we got to start the hashtag too. I know it's Team Wildflower, but Team Cali as well. Do you sell flowers or something? Because I don't know about you. So we don't sell flowers, but we sell products, flowers preserved in resin. I'll show you real quick.
So she was like, I can't get it her this week, but so
Oh my God,
I'm just waiting on that. Freaking hell, she's like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's okay.
Okay.
It's not your fault.
For example,
so I'm just gonna spray tan for free and get some
this
practice in until
is what we do. This was somebody's wedding bouquet and their invitation, and we casted it in resin. Okay, so Robert right now is pouring the resin. I designed everything. I dried the flowers, and that's what we do. Yay, Team Cali. I appreciate it. And you spelled it right. I appreciate you. Can resin soften again after it cures due to high temperatures? How high would it is? Oh, I need to ask Robert that, because I feel like it can. Thank you, souls. I appreciate it. Team Cali. Hashtag heart. Heart, you guys. Thank you for sharing. No problem. But this is just one of our blocks. This is our 10 by 10. This girl got a 10 by 10 and 8 by 8 and a clear tray. So she got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put it back now.
So instead of having that patina.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Really cool. Is that one mixed? Is that hard?
Okay.
This is where I
Thank
put
you.
this.
I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
So cool. Love it. But yeah, so we'll do a bunch of products like
every
that.
time I'm done mixing,
Do you
I place
need?
this in here and it just gets
Do you use
tiny
vacuum
little
against
layers.
bubbles? Or no? Need. So we have used a vacuum chamber
like,
before,
I'm done mixing.
but we didn't like the
I'll place
waves
it
it
in there.
caused in the
See how it's
resin.
still, like, dripping?
So we don't
All
personally
the
use it. A lot of
excess
other
drips
resin
up
artists
here.
will use it, but we don't
I see.
choose to. And it also like emits a lot of gas in the
Yeah,
resin
what's
room.
funny
So
is that's been-
Robert
this
just
is
hand
the
pops the
second-
bubbles. Yeah, Robert kills the bubbles. That's exactly his job. His job
And
is
the first
literally
one I
to do
did
that. So we'll use a heat gun, and then we'll hand pop bubbles, and then we also use an alcohol spray to get rid of that stuff.
That thing is so heavy.
It's stout.
He is the resin man, 100%.
I am the resin.
Robert
man.
is the bubble slayer.
Ah.
That's so funny. Robert, the bubble killer. Robert is literally Dexter to bubbles. If anybody knows what I'm referring to, have y'all seen Dexter at all? Because he is, if bubbles to Robert are like serial killers to Dexter.
Apparently, but as soon as she pops on, it's like.
Robert Wildflower, the player of bubbles, true. Love Dexter. Yes, I'm happy you love Dexter. I love Dexter too. I got Robert to watch it some. We started watching the new one,
No, I don't.
and I think that one was pretty good. I was okay with it.
That's awesome.
Oh, uh-huh. Back.
Thank you. You guys are so kind. I appreciate it. I need to watch Dexter. Yeah. Okay. So, but listen, it's kind of gory. So, like, brace yourself. Okay. I'm gonna go check the front door and see if there are any flowers. I have not checked.
Oh, well, we can check that in real quick.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's up to you.
Okay. If you want to go check on the.
I'll go check.
Yeah.
I'll go look.
Okay. Uh oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, yeah. It's gory, but it's a great show, okay? It teaches you really great life lessons, like don't be a serial killer.
If you hadn't learned that one already, Hopefully you have.
He always has a good reason. I know. I feel like bad, like siding with a serial killer though, because I'm like, is this a good stance to have? Where I'm like, hey, I mean, but that guy was horrible.
Justice for
Yeah,
Gotham?
it is justice for Gotham, literally. Okay, here we go.
Nothing yet.
Okay, cool. I'm surprised. Usually the mail people.
Yeah, normally we'll have had like so many boxes by now.
Okay, Robert is back.
I am back.
I hope he's like doing a great job entertaining.
I'm trying, okay? I'm
Okay.
trying.
Aren't bubbles getting stuck under some blooms and leaves? That's a great question for you. Oh, also somebody asked
That's
if
what that's for.
yes, show 'em.
Yeah, so I use this and it scoops under the petals. And actually,
Her husband
yeah,
made
her
it.
husband made this.
Yeah.
Made quite a few. And we're going to sell them at some point.
Yes.
I'm walking it.
But somebody asked if resin can be softened by heat, like after it's cured.
Oh, I get you.
And somebody was also asking how much.
Yeah, so.
Robert is great.
Hey,
He's
thanks.
okay. I'm happy that he's a good entertainer because again, I'm like certified gapper over here. Okay.
Absolutely certified.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
but,
finish all these? I did.
resin can be warmed. There's a video of I don't know if you guys know who Blacktail Studios is, but I love his stuff. He doesn't do necessarily this, but he does work with resin, and he legit just had this. I think he was making either an end table. I can't remember, but he left the resin out in the sun, and it was like straight up like this, and then it just
I know.
like bent on its own from the heat. Because I mean it's plastic, so it can move. With our blocks, I'd be hard pressed to believe that they would bend in the heat. Like maybe like an eighth of an inch, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be very curious. All right, I still got to. Let me move you over here. Da-da-da-da. Well, now I'm pouring.
Okay, so
And now y'all can I can watch me pour into all these orders.
So we'll go through here. Okay. And this girl, I know that I shipped her stuff.
Watch as I frantically have no idea what I'm doing. It's like I do,
Do this entire
but I don't.
their name, so I can
I'll start doing something, and then I'll be like, what was I doing?
So it says it's pouring, but I'm actually gonna change it to
Okay.
just scroll down.
Cool.
So you'll do that for these. And once you go through this pile,
Okay.
let me know, and then we'll start going through the ones that are like that are ready to cast. Versus
Okay.
stuff that's being casted versus stuff that's like about to be dry.
Okay. I
So
can
do
do
you
that.
want the chair?
Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to get
It is a
this
bag.
giant,
Yeah, I'll get the chair.
Up to you.
this giant vat of resin to go into all the different orders. So I have all my measurements in my head.
Hey, this is Fernanda.
Now I just gotta rip it all out. Did I just do this one?
They got to decide. Robert has to fix something.
Oh, gosh.
What did I just do? I did this one. Found it.
I know. Well, it just makes me like wish that I would have gone to your work for a day and just like.
Okay.
watched you what you did with your job.
Let me
Girl,
see. Any
I'm not gonna lie,
questions?
and I'm not saying this in a way of like you wouldn't have, like you couldn't have handled it. I'm not going to take it this
Robert
way,
has the
but
ask and
it
you
is
shall be
not near
delivered
as
knowledge type
fun.
entertainer. I appreciate you. Thank you.
It has its cool parts,
Yeah.
but it's like
It was
clean.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. There's different kinds of resin with different heat resistance levels. That's super true.
Sometimes they weren't.
Yeah, because this one we're only pouring in like that thick each time. versus, like, the Blacktail Studios guy. He pours and it's like that thick. And that resin, I believe, it takes multiple days for it to cure versus ours, it'll be like essentially a day. And then it's, you know, like pretty like rigid.
That's crazy.
So I could see that resin being a lot more like malleable, for sure.
You're like, I'm no detective, but
Yeah, no.
respirator on. You're like, something's
something's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Something's cooking. So as much as I would love for you to come with me, you probably would have been like, yeah, I'll never do that again.
When I was younger, my dad would take me to his job sites, and I remember just begging him. I was like, please say no. I don't want to go. This is so boring. It was awful.
Well, did you say you sat in the truck the whole time?
Yeah, we pretty much sat in the truck. He would tell us that we're allowed
You
to
know
go,
what?
but like we couldn't.
This is on wheels.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is so boring. And we're like, please.
There we go.
I know. So nice to have it on wheels.
Nice.
Look at you, Rob.
Are you combining?
He moves it around to make sure that the resin doesn't drip on the ground. Nice.
I know.
I was literally.
There we go. Might as well use the roller while I got it.
Yesterday when I was taking her home.
This is something about.
Have you broken a mold with flowers before, be it intentionally or unintentionally? Surprisingly, no. I've not like broken a mold. I think the most I've ever like broken it would be. Let me see. So like.
Yeah.
All day long.
They have these wing nuts on the side, and sometimes when I was messier, I'd pour and then I'd like drift the cup and it'd get on here, and then this, you know, the wing nut would be stuck to the screw, and I was like, dang, I've broken it. But funny enough, it then just becomes like a bolt, so you can just unscrew it and loosen the mold, and so it still works. So I mean, it works. Love that you bought the mask with the pink caps. Yes, these, it's either this one or the yellow one. I mean, they both work for like VOCs like this. I like to be safe. As safe as I can be. All right, now I have to do math. That is that and that. Yep. I don't know if y'all know who Adam Savage is. He was on Mythbusters, and I just recently saw one of his. I don't know if he did a live or a stream or what, but man, it made me feel so much better about the way it worked, because he was like, you know, to his credit, he's very smart, but he'd be like walking around and not know what he was doing for a second, not know what he was looking for, and then he'd find it, and I was like, I feel that in my heart. Oh. Aren't your... Oh, no, this isn't overheating yet. Actually, I can tell you. I got my little heat gun, just so you all can see. So, this cures, or like this is like no longer like usable after about 30 minutes. Well, usable. You should pour it after 30 minutes. And right now it's sitting at 82.9. That's backwards. So sorry, it's a weird thing. But 82.9. So this is still super workable. I can still pour it. Which, speaking of which, I need to pour this into here. But yeah, the resin, once it gets to, it's not quite like 100 degrees, at least this one. It's a little bit below that, but around there, that's when you don't want to be touching it. You just want to leave it, let it be. If there's a bubble or something that's like stuck underneath, let it be. Come tomorrow, you know, get your Dremel, fix the bubble, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so it's still super workable right now.
I feel like we're listening to like dun, dun,
Dun.
dun.
Oh, there he goes. Oh,
Oh, we can't see the pouring.
God, tell the story about
Okay, well, I've got like
his pants, dude.
2 more technically to pour. I'm so sorry. What?
Tell them about what happened to
At our wedding?
Yeah.
Okay, so I love to dance.
can't tell already.
If you can't tell, yeah, we got music going on. It's everything inside me to not dance right now. But at Callie and I's wedding, I got a little overzealous on the dance floor.
For context, Robert can do the split.
Yeah, for context, hold on, I'm in jeans.
Don't do it. Don't do it now.
Okay, fine. I can do the
like
splits,
those jeans.
but I can only do them like this way. I can't do them that way, if that makes sense. So anyway,
You can do the front split.
part of the dancing, and me and one of the bridesmaids were like having like a dance off, and then I dropped down into the splits whenever she did, and I was like, boom, oh god, and right up, all the way up, fully tore my pants, 100%.
Fully ripped. And to this day, they are still ripped. I have
To
tried
this
so
day.
many times. I'm like, Robert, take them to a tailor or a seamstress and get them fixed. Okay. And look at him right now. I know. Now I'm going to send it to Amber. It's Robert. Yeah, send him to Amber.
Yeah, honestly.
Do your worst.
Oh.
Too much. Yeah, Robert's so extra when it comes to dancing.
Oh, what was the math problem? The math problem was I was trying to figure out how much I needed to pour for this particular mold.
I forgot about that. Now, was she a cheerleader? No, she only did gymnastics.
Oh man,
Okay.
I think I made a little
And she
too
ended up
much.
stopping. I think she
Potentially?
Like, herself or her parents stopped paying for it.
No, I just barely didn't make enough.
Aw,
So close.
I know, it's so sad. That is
But
sad.
this still works. Hello, Liliana. Or I assume that's how you say your name. It's like the same beat. I don't know if y'all can hear it.
Oh, I know. Yes. There was one person, I wish I remembered.
No, don't take him to a tailor. That's your memento. Exactly. A reminder to never do splits in a tuxedo that ain't tailored for it. You know, yes, but I'm gonna do it. All right. Go ahead and get this forward.
I was thinking like that or something crazy, but yes. I think this is looking better. Let me see.
Okay. Now it is time to pop.
Did you have the grain in there before or no?
I added some more grit to it.
That was really good.
If you gotta layer it, I've learned originally.
All right, now I gotta move this back.
I only did like one layer of like only greenery in the background instead of adding stuff.
That's kind of fun to do.
It is fun to do. Thank you.
I ain't talking to you, lady. She's so mean. All
I
right.
love it. I like this color. It's so
too.
cool.
Would I do a split now? Jeans
Yeah,
are durable
instead of,
enough.
like,
You know,
building
that's.
up and then adding stuff
let's
later
see.
on, which I think that like it just adds more color.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, y'all can't totally see. Let's see.
That one's definitely clear.
Yeah, let me try. I don't know if the G's are gonna allow me, but I gotta try. There you go. I don't know if you can totally see it, but there you go. Merry Christmas. I'm surprised the jeans didn't split. I guess these are kind of loose.
What you said? That one's for what?
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I love that I can do that. It's one of my favorite party tricks. That and then walking on my hands. Those are my two favorite party tricks to show off. Yay. The one with the sense of humor is here. Hello, flower baiters. May the flowers be with you.
I literally like.
How's it going, man? Or lady? I'm not sure.
What a shoulder workout.
I feel like every time I assume someone's a guy, they're a girl, and vice versa. So I'm sorry.
No, that does look really good.
Okay. What is it?
I want to go and do the last one. It's been about 2 months now.
They used to be the durable work pants back in the day. Now they're a fashion thing, but still used on sites all across the world.
But
Yeah.
honestly, it's grown
Yeah, I think these are pretty durable. They feel like a little bit. I don't know if flimsy is the right word, but I still like them. They're really comfortable. Yeah, I was gonna wear a different shirt today, but it was like a nicer shirt. Oh wait, y'all can't even see. I'm so sorry.
Ask Bryce.
Let me move that.
Bryce would be the person
To know.
Yes.
And have a good opinion. I think Robert's talked to him about it before.
I think Jen.
Okay, let me move this.
Did videos together.
There we go.
I really do.
Yeah, they did. Apparently they just
All right.
also videos.
Because that's like.
I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, what am I making?
That's one reason
This
why
is preserved flowers. We are, well, they're in the making of being preserved. We take wedding flowers, memorial flowers, and my wife will design something that she thinks will like fit the flowers for the, like this is an arch. We have bookends, we have all different kinds of molds behind me. So she'll design it and have the people alter or approve the design, and then we preserve it for them in resin. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I'm just on one of the layers.
He took it back.
When in doubt, take the jeans out. Never can go wrong with them. Heck yeah. Okay, you are a guy. All right, sweet. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. I assume just because of the Vader thing, but I'm not gonna blast for someone misgendering. Not a big deal. I would just say, yeah, I'm pretty, and laugh it off. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. It looked great. I can't do those moves. Robert, our dancer. Appreciate you. I've never been as immersed in a stream as this one, so thank you very much. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime in the future. Yeah, hopefully. We try and go live a couple times a week. So we'd love to have you back. Feel free to subscribe and check us out. We're probably going to go live tomorrow, probably around the same time as my guest. Potentially for a little bit longer. So yeah. No, we just have a good time here. That's that is the goal. Just good vibes, getting through our work day and chatting it up. And normally Callie's here with me, but today's mostly me. So sorry, I just got really focused for a second. I thought you were eating sushi and those were chopsticks. Man, if I could eat sushi with one chopstick, well, I don't know if that makes me less cultured or just more advanced. That's cool. Do you guys ever do painted layers with like white doves in the background? Great question. So by painted layers, I'm going to do my best to assume what you mean. Have we ever done like a colored background or done like some color throughout the layers? We haven't yet. I really want to. Oh, there's a little hair right there. I really want to work on using colors like that because I think that would look so cool. I think a lot of these designs would really pop with like a black background or a white background. I've seen some people do that and I love the look of it. I always forget this. It does not fail every time I go to place the mold back. I keep forgetting it. Oh, this one has like almost nothing. Heck yeah. This might actually be the last pour for this guy. Oh, I'm missing something. So sorry. Usually there's a lot of trolls, but now as soon as I get mod, there's no trolls. I'm so sorry, souls. Yeah, normally whenever Callie's on screen, we get all the trolls, but I guess me, for whatever reason, they don't want to troll. I don't know if I should take offense to that, which is ironic. Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Sirius and Souls. Y'all are the real ones here. Oh, what did Misa Life say? I didn't even see.
I did that deficit for so long. Guess what?
I eat sushi with my hands. Heck yeah. I mean, hey, whatever you got on hand.
Then I won't see. I was like, okay. That sucks. I hate it.
Oh. Do you ever get some stripes in the resin sometimes, even if you mix it really well? So that's such a good question. And that's part of my process is and just playing with it for as long as I have. The way to not have like stripes, because I know what you're talking about. It's like, it's still transparent, but there's like waves. That comes from either one, you didn't mix it well enough, like you just didn't get everything you could. You potentially could have mixed the contents pretty decent, but then maybe you didn't scrape the sides or something. But let's say you mix it perfect, and it was like there's no chance of any lines throughout it in your initial mixing bucket, and then say you're doing your picking, and then the next day you see a wave, like the transparent wave you're talking about. What had happened is, because you see right now, I just poured this, I'm still in the working time, and there's not going to be any waves in this. But let's say I wait even 20 minutes, maybe 30, maybe close to 30. If I go ahead and stick this and start moving it around, whatever I just moved around, immediately I'm going to have a wave. Because I just had semi-curing resin now not be able to mix with the other resin. I'm just moving it around. That's why if you see people doing like the ocean wave art, they can manipulate the resin as it starts to cure, because it won't mix.
It's kind of like whenever people use a hair dryer to crayons.
A hair dryer to what?
Crayons.
I've not seen that.
You've not? Have you
I've
ever
seen it
that?
on Pinterest.
Yeah, whenever you would
Yes.
tape, you would hot glue crayons to a canvas, and then you would do a hair dryer on it. And
Oh.
you
I heard it takes.
That's kind of cool. I've not thought about that.
It took forever.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
I've heard that.
But yeah, you can manipulate the crayon much big.
Also, this is my lazy way of getting the clear trays, because if I try and take this out of the drawer, it never works out the way I want it to. So this is how I keep it from spilling. This one's got maybe one more pour, I think, and it'll be done. But look at this, you got, actually I wonder if you can see. I'm gonna show you guys this one. This one's super pretty.
Oh Lord, you took it out.
So sorry about the light. Let me see if I can, no, can't escape the light. Look at that.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty, oh my God.
Look at peonies. We got garden rose, a normal rose, another peony, some pink hydrangea, some pink ranunculus. And I'm back.
And she's back.
Kind of. I need to start, oh, shoot, I forgot. She actually sent me her invitation to include in this design. Just kidding.
It's funny, we had Malik come over to help me dry flowers, and we've gotten none.
0 flowers. I know. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be
I don't even know. It's going to be the end of the day, and then we're going to have 12 boxes.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
So just
That's okay then.
for context,
Tuesdays are our
today is
free time.
Tuesday,
It's fine.
and
It's just our friend time.
normally people will ship out on a Saturday
Sorry, go ahead.
or Monday, and they'll overnight or 2-day or whatever. So we'll get flowers Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Occasionally we'll have some come in randomly on on Thursday, but Tuesday, Wednesday is crazy busy. And by now we should have had 6 or 7 boxes come in, and we've gotten nothing. What's the busiest time of year for your business? We're technically in it right now. It's got a little bit of a ebb and flow from roughly April all the way through November. And then November or like end of November to kind of end of March is pretty slow as far as receiving flowers. Because of how many flowers we got in during like the busy time, I, with the resin, am insanely busy, which is like good and bad, of course. You know, it's something to do and it's what we like to do, but I see like, I fill up all my cabinets with May orders and then I do it again. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm never gonna finish the May orders. But I would say May so far this year has been the busiest. June was pretty close, like almost tied it. And then we're expecting for September and October to be a lot like May and June. This month has still been like decent, but you know, it's just the start of the month, so I can't really gauge it that well right now. Yeah, if you love your work, you're not working at all, and I get to work with my wife, and we have a great time together. So it really is a lot of fun, and I get to do woodworking with the frames that we make. So yeah, no, I love what I'm doing. We love it. Okay, here I'll let. I finally need this pick. I'll see if I can show you guys. It's probably not going to show up really well, but I'm going to do my best. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. Ugh. I just thought about that. The size of my table, I'm not going to be able to show that. I didn't know you did custom frames. Yes! Do we have it?
What?
The frame piece, or is it out there?
Where is it?
It's out there. So sorry.
If only you framed these.
If only I framed the other pieces.
Up here, that
Anyway, yeah, we do custom frames, and I recently started doing it because we had one girl where her tray, the shipper had like damaged the life out of it, and the girl was like, "Is there anything you can do?" And I was like, "Okay, let's brainstorm, see what we can think of." And she's like, "Well, just let me know. I'm open to any option." And so we were talking it out, and we came to the conclusion that it might be best to have it not be a tray at all. So we took the resin portion off of the tray, which was a whole process. But then I went ahead and put like a wood frame, like a picture frame, all the way around it. And we were like, that actually looks like really cool. I want to do this as like a product. And I really enjoyed making it. So I tweaked the design because the initial one I did, it was fine. It worked perfectly fine, and it'll last for her for forever. But for me, I wanted to change it a little bit. As you do as you're trying to invent something new, at least in your own brain, it's probably not new. And so I tweaked the design where I could still cast it in the mold and not have to have the wood in there, because I personally am like, I don't like the look of wood in resin. It's really dark. It kind of looks plasticky. I mean, it is plastic, and I like that raw look, or just I prefer to use a totally different finish than to have just resin on it. Hans, what's up? I didn't even notice you were here. I'm so sorry. I'm just jabbering away. I didn't even see you. Yeah, so we make custom frames, and it's one of my favorite things to do. All right, I gotta grab the next one. There we go. All right, I have missed things. What have I missed? Did we watch the movie Flipped? Okay, I remember that. We still have to watch that. I need to text Callie and I also, how do y'all remember to do things? Because I'll set a reminder, and then for whatever reason, the reminder doesn't actually work, so I always end up having to just text Callie and say, hey, do this, this, and this. And then she'll remind me later. Oh, Mackenzie. Yeah. What? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, that one person we thought that blocked us, I don't think that they're on Instagram anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not for them.
I know.
Oh man. Yeah, we the other day we thought someone blocked us, so we were trying to see like why they did, and I guess she doesn't do her work anymore. Oh my gosh, I'm missing so many things. You snuck in through the back door, Hans. Well, hey, I'm glad to have you here. Oh yeah, I started watching your videos though, and man, you make some good stuff, and I'm jealous. You actually have a good following, a good amount of views. Mackenzie, you have the book too. You've read it multiple times. I did not know Flipped was a book series either. Am I self-taught? I am. I would actually, you know what? Yes, for resin, I am very much so self-taught. I've had to, mess around and do so many tests to see what's going to work the best. Like, we got a little bit of instruction from our supplier as to like, oh, hey, you should have it at this temperature. And he had some like mixing, what's it called? Mixing tips. And I will say, like, it did kind of work, but just for our purposes, we altered a little bit of what he had said. And I tested for several months, honestly. Really just trying to hone it down, make sure everything worked the way I wanted it to. I could do it consistently. I could do it efficiently. And I think this one's done. Let me double check. But yeah, so I'm super self-taught with it after of course, scouring YouTube. Huh? For a resin? Oh yeah. Well, okay, I say I. When I say I do mean we, like my wife and yeah, she's absolutely been as much a part of it as I have. But it has been. I'm still technically learning stuff to this day. I mean, we only got these picks like a few months ago because we figured out this would be like a good idea to be able to get underneath pedals without destroying them or without letting bubbles, just be trapped under there. Oh. Oh, thank you, Country Taco. You have a nice day, too.
Did someone say you have a nice day?
You have a nice day.
Oh, have a nice day.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, thank you. Thanks is coming up. Not up to my standard yet, but I have to prioritize. Perfection can be a hindrance. I totally agree with that. It took us forever to post the video we made, and we still complain about certain things in it.
What?
Our YouTube video.
Yeah.
I was saying that Hans actually made like a really good video.
Yeah, Hans. Wait, is Hans there?
Hans is here.
Hans, I was actually so impressed with your YouTube video. I watched that. I told Robert, I was like, wait, actually Hans is really good at this. Can he start editing our videos? Because I was watching, I was like, I'm actually entertained and I don't build stuff. Yeah, I would never miss chats.
I would, and I'm sorry.
What?
My head's going down. I miss things. I'm so sorry.
It must be nice to work together, spend more time with each other. It is the best thing ever. Some people are like, y'all are crazy for wanting to work with each other, but I think it really is just personality-wise. Like, we just, like, are always spending time with each other, so. I have to go. Have a great day. You too, Mackenzie. Bye.
Bye, Mackenzie.
I'm currently editing a movie. I think you're much. No, listen. I'm only decent at editing shorts that I can do a voiceover for. When it comes to videos where I'm talking to the camera, I've learned that I'm really bad at it. So I've got a lot of growth to do there. Bye. Oh wait, serious. I thought you were leaving. Your shorts are so great. Thank you. I don't know why. I think it's because I watch way too much TikTok, but I have like an idea of what I want my shorts to look like. So, can you breathe now?
Oh my God, I was getting so sweaty.
So
it's Florida in my mask right now. It literally is. Woo! God, I feel like sometimes I get more of a headache from having the mask on.
I couldn't work with my girlfriend mostly because I'm a musician and she's an accountant. Hey, you never know. That could be a very entertaining combo. You'd be entertaining her. She'd be getting you information that you might need to know. You know, Robert almost became an accountant.
That's so true.
Yeah. Yeah. He started going to.
I'll talk about my time at university.
Listen, the long video is great. That was all Robert. That wasn't me. I seriously got so frustrated. I was like, I'm tired of editing this, so Robert did that.
I really enjoy editing.
Here we go. Icy said, wow, there's lots of mods. Hey, we have to. There are some crazy trolls out there.
There really are.
Okay. We have 3 mods right now in the group chat. Well, I'm surprised Brooke isn't here yet.
I know. Yeah, where's Brooke? She's probably working.
Are you done with pouring?
Technically, and you can actually place those rim holders if you like.
Right now?
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
100%. Please more Callie and Robert. Oh, okay. So, wait, did you already talk to Sirius about us doing like a just us YouTube channel?
No, I haven't.
Because he said Callie and Robert, which is kind of like what you're wanting to do.
Yeah, no, I did. I technically made the name for the channel, Callie and Robert, because I was like, I just want to secure that, as if there was another one. I don't know. But,
yeah, right. Callie was my specific spelling.
But yeah, we want to. We've been talking about trying to do something where it's like not necessarily like our work stuff. It's just kind of us hanging out, having fun. I don't know. I think it'd be fun.
Hi, good morning, Nova. Welcome back. Okay. It is a flower lab, essentially. They're preserving. Yeah, we're preserving flowers. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys raw here.
Raw here.
I'm gonna angle you. If I can figure this out, hold up. There we go. I'm gonna grab some ring holders. We're gonna place some designs, and then after that, Robert.
Yeah.
What are you planning on doing?
That's a great question.
Okay. Extra personal. Yes. Yeah, we're thinking about having it be more of a personal channel, where. Okay. But we're thinking about doing that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to do this stuff. Okay. Robert was also trying to get us to do some type of streaming platform.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Because, I mean, I like streaming on here. So we have all y'all.
Okay. We want more long videos, Kelly. Listen, okay? We actually do need to try and record one of those this week, genuinely. We haven't even, I mean, we've kind of started with this one. I don't know. It stresses me out. Oh, wait, she's already entered all of them, and she's updating them in the system.
Yes, I'm just updating. I got distracted too because I was also looking at what Callie was in. Like, what are you doing?
I hate how many cards there are.
Okay,
Yeah,
we want a
this is
video
just
about
saying the ones
Team
that are
Wildflower.
Yeah.
I don't know.
the
Do I
ones where I was
prefer
like, the
doing
new
short form?
orders
Yes,
are in,
I
the ones
do.
that I need to be putting in
The
ones
reason
that
I
don't
prefer
complete.
short
But changing
form
the stats,
videos
you know?
is because I've been doing it for literally like a couple of years now, so it's like secondhand nature. I am a type of person where if I have to learn something new, I'm going to gripe so much about it. I literally hate learning new stuff. I hate it. I hate it.
Poke my head in.
But I know. So we're thinking about. I guess you guys can't even really. I mean, you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I don't know. We need to do long form videos. I just hate the editing process for it. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my biggest grievances.
It takes a while.
It does. It takes a long time, and I hate that.
And we are not
Patient.
adept at editing long form videos. I swear, like every time I want to do one action, I have to watch a YouTube video about how to do this editing thing for my YouTube video. And it's just hours and hours of me stuck in that cycle. What are we doing right now? Oh, ring holders.
I'm placing ring holders right now. This one girl has 2 ring holders.
Makes it is.
And one of them has gold leaf and the other one doesn't. So I'm adding gold leaf to one right now. And then I'm going to be placing the flowers in it. And then I'm not going to touch it again.
Is it Mia? No, Misa said you could do unedited videos. I guess that's kind of what...
That's kind of what the lives are for,
Yeah.
pretty much. Okay, here's UPS. Here
There
we
we
go.
go.
He's late, but better late than never.
Can you use the mold only once, breaking it to open it? No, actually, the silicone that this supplier uses,
Which is AAJ
which
mold.
is AAJ mold,
Love her.
she uses the mixture where it's rigid enough to hold its shape. It's flexible enough to get the mold out, but also because as you get to be either more rigid or more flexible or whatever, you kind of sacrifice clarity over time. So she's got like a perfect kind of combination where it's flexible enough, rigid enough, and still stays clear for a while. So we get quite a few
Uses out of it.
uses out of
Oh,
the
sorry.
mold.
I was like, what are you doing?
I guess I will go run and grab those.
Well,
Okay,
it's...
I can go grab
okay,
them.
I was
well,
gonna go
it's-
through the yeah.
Well, okay. You can wait until he leaves. Wait
No,
until
I
he
wanna just say
leaves.
hi.
Wait until he leaves.
I'll wait.
Okay. Can you use the mold? Oh wait, sorry, you already asked that. My
I
bad.
did.
You answered it.
I did.
Sorry. But yes, we can, and same thing with the HDPE molds. We can use those over and over and over again, which is so nice because
It is super nice.
listen, if we were having to buy new molds every single time,
Yeah.
our
Oh,
stuff would be way more expensive.
but as far as bubbles in the ring holders, so you would actually be really surprised. There's not like a lot that happen, but whenever they do, we have them. Let's see. It's like kind of transparent, if you can see. Like, so what I can do is after I pour, I can kind of like tilt and look at it, and then use either pick that I have and manipulate the bubble and get it out.
Is this just on loop?
It feels like it is.
Here, let me tell you something else.
Lord.
Unless you're digging it.
No.
Everybody like,
Dun, 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 dun. Are they custom molds? Most of our stuff is not custom molds. The only one that is are both of these custom?
Technically,
Yes,
yeah,
these
because
are
we had
both
the
custom.
yeah.
Our Hyacinth frame and our Dahlia frame are our only custom molds. Everything else you can buy just off the shipment. Okay. Oh, and there's
Heyo.
UPS.
they're all
Got
right behind each
UPS
other.
and USPS.
And fun facts, when it comes to ring holders, it only takes about 3 days to cast them, 3 to 4 days. There's a line right here, that's where Robert first pours to. And then there's a line right here that he pours to next, and then he'll cover the top of it, and then it's usually done. So sometimes it feels like we're really behind on ring holders, but then we get them done a lot faster. Was it hard to start the business in the beginning, to find clients, to have followers on Insta? Or do you find someone to collaborate with? Okay, so when it came to starting my business, Originally, I was just kind of doing it as a hobby, and then I posted it on my personal Instagram page, and I had people messaging me being like, hey, wait, can you do this for me? And I was like, hey, wait, yeah, actually, that'd be really fun. So then I decided to start my own personal Instagram page. And it was hard to build up the followers from there, I feel like. But I did have consistent enough clients. And we used Wix for our website. And Wix really supports small business owners. And so they kind of promote your website without having to use ads and stuff. So that helped with growing. But honestly, in the past, I will say like year and a half, I've grown a lot more followers on Instagram. And that has helped a lot with business too. But the only reason that I've grown more followers, I feel like, is because I've been showing more of my personality in my videos and stuff. Because before I was just doing product videos, but once I started like doing like work with me and like kind of showing the process, then I feel like more people were engaging. So it was hard at first, but once I kind of figured out my niche, then it started getting easier. Okay, let's see. Okay. The troll's coming in finally. Time to get removed. Listen, I'm not kidding. I don't know why people like to troll me. People leave Robert alone, but they only I swear they pick on me for funsies. Okay. Let's remove them fast. I feel like you guys make a game out of it, honestly, and I kind of like it. It's hilarious. Okay. Is that 2? Or just 2? Hey, that's a big box.
That's a big old box. Look at this thing.
What are y'all making? We're doing flower preservation. Sorry.
As I bonked myself in the head.
That's called karma.
That was instant karma.
We are preserving flowers.
We are preserving flowers.
It got so hot here so fast.
I did wanted all the trolls to myself.
Okay. I know, I think Robert could literally manage the trolls. I sit there and I'm like, remove. Don't pay attention. Okay, so I just finished placing those. I need to finish this one design. And then we have some flowers to dry. But I think that whenever we start drying flowers, I'm probably just going to hop off the lights. That way I can talk through it. I'm going to finish designing this one. So if you want to move the lights over there.
Okay.
Then,
you grab the camera.
Okay. Okay, you guys.
What's the best way to go? That way?
You're going to be joining me as I work on somebody's personal design. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. This is a lot of shaking. Let me move my mask aside. This is what I've been working on while you guys have been talking with Robert. When I move that just moved part of my design. This girl placed an order with us a couple of months ago to do a redesign, and she had only hydrangeas and orchids in her order. So now we are finally to the day where I can design her order.
All right, go on.
Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Ready? Here comes the light. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. Ah.
Nice.
Thank you. Okay, let me just toss this on this little camera holder. We have camera holders all over the place.
Everywhere.
Okay. Here we go. I need the air conditioning to kick back into gear.
No, honestly.
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh,
hot in
Malia,
here.
I'll have to tell you, we literally just got the air conditioning. Wait, you heard it the other time that you were here, how loud it was?
No, I didn't.
Our pump in there, the filtration pump, literally was so freaking, we couldn't even think.
Yeah, genuinely.
It was
It was like.
awful. It was just horrible.
Oh my goodness.
It was
Wait,
really
for not, but that's a new one?
It's just this little thing that goes in here.
Robert,
What?
look at the comment that just happened here.
As I made the noise.
No.
You're about to touch your eyes and then stop. Thank God.
There was this guy that was in our last live, and he was talking about, he was the one that was saying that, like, somebody was talking about wearing goggles or whatever.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we don't need to wear goggles. I'm fine. I don't really touch my eye. I was like, I don't even touch my eyes when I work. And then as I was saying that, I was literally touching my eyeballs. And they're like, and he was like, every time you touch your eyeball, I'm screaming at the camera, no!
Stop it, please! That's hilarious.
That is so funny to me. I'm like, well, crap. You just don't realize how many times you're doing
No,
it
you
until
really don't.
you're thinking about it, okay? So funny.
Is that a hyacinth?
Yes, it is a hyacinth.
That's how big the hyacinth is?
Yes, it is. Why? Do you think that it's...
No, I'm sure that's exactly. Jeez.
Robert, we've already made one.
No, I know.
Well, this is technically the cover of the mold, so
Oh,
it's like
okay.
slightly smaller, but
I mean, yeah, but like an inch.
yeah. Yeah,
That's
not
great
much.
stuff.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That's wild.
You know what's wilder?
What?
Flowers.
True. Wildflower.
You should wear a full face mask.
Yes, we should.
Or
Yes, we
hazmat
should.
suit.
Not that.
That would be so
Stop.
hot.
Imagine we're just giant
Y'all
marshmallows.
would die.
Oh my gosh, I would literally not be well.
We'd be like the things from Shrek 2.
You could literally.
In
You know-
Fairy
you
Godmothers.
know-
Yes.
Too much.
Oh, yeah. You could wear Patrick, the blow up Patrick.
I could.
Do you still have that?
I think I
That's your
do.
hazmat
I
suit.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I have one of those like where it's got the fan on it.
Listen,
and
whenever
a
I was
Patrick.
turning, how old was I turning?
No, that was
Was
for
I
your
turning
big belly
26 or
party.
25?
That's when you were pregnant.
Yeah. Was
I
I
think
turning
it was-
25?
Oh, yeah.
It would have been 25. I think.
Yeah. So when I was turning, yes, when I was turning 25, I was full on pregnant, and I was like, this sucks because it's the summer and I can't look cute in a little bikini and stuff like that. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have like a fat party. So I had everybody dress up as like characters that were like humongous, and so
Yeah,
I
like
dressed.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, and so I dressed up as Thor from which
The Endgame.
Endgame, whenever he's like, depressed and stuff. So I was depressed Thor. What were you? You were like
We were sumo wrestlers.
sumo wrestlers. Someone was a ballerina. Was that
I was.
Jordan?
Amber wore the ballerina sumo
Okay.
wrestler, and
Yeah.
I wore just the regular sumo wrestler.
And Robert was Patrick, which was hilarious. It was literally the best type of party. It was so
It
funny.
was so great.
Who's
I
the
love
third
that.
person? The third person over here is Malia. She's actually learning how to do some of this stuff today because Robert and I are going to Hawaii soon. Okay, and
So
I need to
excited.
have, which is great. I just need more help while we're gone because obviously flowers are going to continue to come in. So I'm going to make sure that they're done right, and that's who the third person is. That or it's a ghost.
Could be a ghost. You'll never know.
I'm a ghost.
Yeah, you're like I prefer ghosts.
Yeah, I'd
actually.
rather be a ghost.
Which reminds me, we need to watch The Woman in the Yard. I want to watch that
I
so
wanna
bad.
watch it too.
Oh,
I showed Taylor The Conjuring for the first time Friday.
what you think?
And I told her, she's like, I don't want something super scary, but
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's not scary, it's just creepy.
Yeah.
And it's been a few years since I've seen it, and I was watching it, and I was like,
You're like,
oh
girl,
my
hold
gosh,
your
this is
breath.
actually really scary.
No, it is. Like when you said it's something not scary, I was like, I feel like that's not the one.
I forgot how scary this
Like the
movie was.
person that was on top of the dresser.
Yes.
By the way, this is stuff we're making. Someone asked.
Oh yeah, sorry,
We preserve wedding flowers.
I'm in the middle of a yap. Okay, we crossed 100. Woohoo! 100 likes. Sorry if I missed a question. Okay, Sol, Hans. Oh, if y'all are leaving Sol and Hans, we love you. Mwah. Have you ever seen a UFO? An unidentified flower object? That's hilarious. Okay, I hope that this is kind of giving off the same vibe. I found the picture of her. Oh, wait, I already showed you the picture. Okay.
Yes.
Can you show Malia? I was updating the system. If you want to help update the ones that are in like the drawers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
On
you
the
want to go
system.
that far?
Well, I mean, literally everything has been like flowers are drying. I thought you wanted the system updated before we left.
Yeah.
Okay, well then do the ones that are drying.
But I figured I was just gonna do that because I was gonna say like the week before when stuff's gonna be in molds or whatever. That's what I was talking about as far as in the cabinets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not worried.
Okay,
about
well,
this,
then you
'cause I'll
can-
finish this.
Okay, well then go ahead and look up the orders for the things that came in.
Oh. I can show you that.
Yeah.
Okay. Omen is the best horror movie, is what someone
You want
said.
to sit down?
Malia, do you think that? Someone
What?
said that Omen is the best horror movie.
don't know.
My
feel
personally
like
is the
Hereditary. I think
Oh,
Hereditary.
Hereditary is horrifying.
Hereditary. Who's the actors?
It's the one, the A24 movie and the peanut allergy.
Uh-huh.
And it's got oh, she's
It
like.
has the kid in Jumanji that is
That's
like,
it.
yeah,
Yes.
and
Hereditary's good.
it's
I did not watch that. 'cause I saw
horrifying.
part of it while she was watching. It was like,
someone said, "Who's the
Every
mermaid?"
day.
You're the mermaid lady, apparently.
Ooh,
with the
I
hair.
have mermaid hair.
She does have mermaid hair. Okay, that's Malia. That's my bestie, and she's actually learning how to dry some flowers and stuff because, like I said, we're going to be going on vacation soon for a little bit. So we need to have some extra help when it comes to flowers coming in and being dried and stuff. Now, they're not going to be. She's not going to be doing any casting or designing, but flower drying, yes. Okay, so you're gonna apron. Sorry, okay, listen, the apron, this was for earlier, okay? I was working with resin, okay? And I'm super messy with resin, so yes, I wore that. I'm not wearing it while I'm designing, okay? And I wore gloves while I was working with the resin, because again, I'm really messy with the resin. When it comes to flower drying, no. I don't give two flying flips.
Okay.
Okay. Can you guys kind of see what I'm doing right here? This is our hyacinth frame. This is our biggest framed piece.
So,
I'm hoping this is kind of
alright.
going in the direction that this girl's gonna want.
It's alright on this one.
Yeah.
And that one will be good.
Okay. Where are you going on holiday? Do you deserve a break while I'll work you through? Thank you so much. We're going to Maui, Hawaii. So we're gonna be there for like, how long are we gonna be there for? Like 12 days is how long we're to be gone for. So it's gonna be a long trip. But we're also going out there to celebrate Robert's grandfather. He passed away last year, so we're doing a memorial service out there for him, and because like him and his grandmother would live there for half the year,
Okay.
and then the other half the year they would live in Washington. But she lives in Arizona now, so she's going out there. I think it's gonna be her last time because it is a lot to travel for her. But we're all going out there as a family to go and have a fun little celebration and, you know, have a good time, hopefully. It's okay. Well, thank you. It was hard for Robert, for sure. It was hard as well. Like, whenever you lose somebody, it's just kind of weird because you're like, it doesn't feel like you're gone.
Are you
But-
recording this at all, by the way? This
Recording
one?
what?
Like this? Or don't care?
No, I'm not going to record him.
Okay.
It's not that I don't care, it's just I don't have the time. But yes, so we're gonna go out there and I hope that we're gonna have the best time. I've been contacting photographers to hopefully get some family pictures done out there, which I think will be nice as well. But yes, we are going to be out of office. But I was thinking about doing a live out there. Would you guys want to see a live out there potentially? I feel like that could be cool.
Oh, we've got it.
I feel like that would be cool.
Okay, so.
Soul
yeah.
said sorry for your loss,
So
Robert.
hers will
And so
just
does
report,
yours.
right?
He's not listening, but
Oh,
he appreciates it.
Thank you guys, I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. I like the black card with the gold. Yeah, this whole card, it's kind of like, it's giving Gatsby, like Great Gatsby vibes, which I think is kind of cool.
Mhm.
So I just be trying to
Ugh.
all
The paper.
yeah.
I'm wondering if I leave it kind of like this where there's like a little bit of negative space or not.
And nothing.
I don't really know. Because I can fully enclose it. I don't know. I kind of like this movement here where it's like going out this way.
And I'll let you do.
Yeah, my grandpa passed before I was
Okay.
born. And I love my grandma.
But
Oh, Raina.
let me finish
Woohoo.
showing you that
I haven't seen a comment in a minute, but yes.
Take a photo.
Robert's really close with his grandmother, so he wants to have like the best time with her out
I
there.
love my nana.
Yeah, she's the best. She's so
So you can
sweet.
get a picture.
Yeah, so
I feel like we're listening to, you know, the music that they play in between, like whenever somebody's like praying at church and they're talking, like
That is
that's
exactly
like what it
what
sounds
that
like.
is. Yep. Okay. So in the email, you can go to
Okay.
apps.
Okay.
Grandmas are the best. They are the best. They are. They have our hearts.
Okay.
These don't look super well.
Okay, I might do a smaller thing right here, and then I think this one's done.
Tap, select all, copy. And then
Ooh. Okay, I'm liking this.
Okay. To her email.
Okay. Robert's the best husband. Yeah. This reminds me of Michael Scott's Nana when he wanted money from Michael Scott's paper company. I'm sorry we lost, but it's my opinion just to focus on the holiday, forget about the social media likes and everything, give Thomas a little bit and have fun. That's actually a very good point.
Yeah.
Because we're only there for so long, you know? So, and this is going to be Miles' first time to Hawaii as well. So, Robert's been plenty of times, but I've been twice. It's going to be my third time out there. The last time I went was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Nice.
But it's my favorite place in the world. Oh my gosh, if you guys ever get the chance to go there.
Whenever y'all are gone, are y'all going to like give me access to that email? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Or we also have.
Do you guys have a favorite place to do a holiday trip?
This is the iPad.
Because
So it'll
well,
either be that.
are we going to take that iPad?
I was
Miles?
saying, I don't know. So I either do that or I'll give you logins.
Okay.
I think this one's done.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of space in
Is that what
between
you
here.
want?
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Cool.
I'll flip the camera around so you can kind of
That
see
one, I'll let you do the stars and all that jazz.
This is.
it. Again, I'm not sure. Robert, stop. Okay, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but this is a flower redesign. So somebody sent me a picture of what their wedding bouquet looked like, and then I'm recreating it. Okay, this is what that
How
is
did you
giving.
look it up again? Oh, right here.
There you go.
And then this is also going to be put in a frame. I'm kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I need a little more hydrangea.
Did you choose white oak or walnut?
I think she chose walnut. I think that will look good. Yeah, I think it needs something like right here in this corner. This is why it's nice to have the camera and show you guys, because I feel like I get a better idea. Whoa!
I want to open it up and see if she's got her order number, because the name's not showing up.
You got
Okay.
order number right there.
Oh.
10304.
Thank you.
Hawaii is a part of the U.S., right? Yes, it is a part of the U.S. I'm not an expert in U.S. geography. I am British. No passport required. I take. Okay.
Now.
I just lie down and mellow. That's actually. So you're a staycation kind of guy, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Which, hey, that's valid. I love a good staycation. Hey, I told you, for my birthday, the best part of my birthday, there's a lot of great parts about my birthday, but one of the best parts was taking a nap.
Bed is my holiday.
I know.
I love that.
Okay. Scroll through for my love.
Were these color corrected flowers?
No.
No, actually.
These were fresh. Okay, so surprisingly enough, the hydrangeas that I'm working with, I got 3 years ago. These are 3-year-old hydrangeas.
Oh yeah, no, super true.
Yeah, because that's whenever I was doing those, what's it called? We were doing coasters,
yeah.
yes.
We made pre-made coasters.
That
which
no
one
one
bought.
wanted, so I stopped doing
I was
that.
so sad. I thought it was such a cool idea.
Yeah, but no one wanted them, so
Yeah.
we stopped. Anyway, but that's what these were from.
Love from India. Appreciate you.
Thank you for sending love. Sometimes people send us hate from Australia.
Honestly. Yeah, I assume the weather's gonna be good in Hawaii. Fingers crossed.
It's always
Who knows?
amazing there. Honestly, it's always 75 degrees, and there's trade winds.
The trade
and
winds are so nice.
It's amazing. Okay, but they seem so white.
Admit your flower
that
store's a
possible?
front. I would not.
Honestly, I don't know how they stayed so white, but they have, and I'm so happy they have because
Did you open this?
I've been able to use them for
That button.
replacements and stuff like that,
Oh.
which has been really helpful.
Yeah.
The orchids are fresh
But
though.
it's
We
cooler.
ordered these specifically for this girl's order,
Bam.
and they turned out
It is cool.
really good.
Get the thing.
But that's the whole
I
point.
knew
Some
you
people are
would
like,
appreciate
your
that.
flowers
I had to
turn
say it.
yellow after some time, and honestly, I guess it really depends on the flower, but for the most part, these flowers stay pretty white. The hydrangeas are some of my favorite flowers to work with. They are so doable.
Thank you for saying I look like I can surf.
You cannot.
I cannot. Maybe, but
No.
not skillfully.
Well, you can do the waterboard.
I can do the waterboarding. No, I can wakeboard though.
Wakeboard.
I love wakeboarding, like behind a boat, you know. With the
Remember,
tether.
Robert, blink if you're. Robert's like.
Don't worry, I don't need help. I don't.
Sending hate from Narnia. Love it.
Sending
Harry.
hate from Narnia.
I love the trade winds. Kiteboarding, I think you could do that. Oh, yeah, I think you can.
Kiteboarding. Is kiteboarding like wakeboarding, but then you have like the what's it
Yeah,
called?
it's like a kite, and it looks like you're on, like...
Are you on a skateboard or are you on like a
No,
wakeboard?
you're on, like a surfboard. You've seen people do that.
That is scary.
Okay. Just went out yesterday. Wait, Hans, aren't you in, like, Germany or something?
That's serious.
I swear Hans is from Germany, too.
He may be from Germany. I
Where
don't
do
know.
you wakeboard? Or kiteboard?
Yeah, where do you kiteboard? And are we saying kiteboard right? I look like an
Can either of
ex-
you do a backflip or cartwheel? I can do a cartwheel, and I can do a backflip on a trampoline.
Yeah, trampoline, we can do the skills.
Mm-hmm.
Flat ground, absolutely not. Oh my gosh, those are
I'm
pretty.
just saying, we got a big.
Oh, are they
bouquet.
pretty?
Those are gorgeous.
No, there's... Oh, this is going to be good because there's Alice Chimera in there, and I hate Alice Chimera.
Which one is that, Alice?
It's the orange.
This-
Which orange?
Oh, the lilies. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Those are nightmare to deal with.
Oh. Well, it's gonna be a great learning experience.
Okay.
Whoops.
I'm German, but I live in Canada. Okay, that makes sense. You have Lake Ontario, Lake Erie. Okay.
Is it not cold?
No, it's summertime right now.
I know, but I feel like even the ocean on the west coast is really cold.
No, it gets really well.
The ocean anywhere feels cold, I feel like.
Not Florida. But also, you can wear like boarding gear. You know. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and look at this now.
Did you already do the email part?
Not yet. 'cause
Okay, that
the
looks good.
box doesn't want to get done with that.
I don't know, Robert. I need your.
There you
So
go.
do
I
we say
need
these
an
are not good,
opinion.
even though you've got some wilting right here?
Okay.
What would your-
I am
Oh,
from
yeah,
Vienna
that's-
and live and
these
work
are
in Germany.
great.
Oh,
These are
that's
great. Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Ocean is
So you just wanna
colder
do like a top down or something
than the
like
lake.
that? Just since
Okay,
they're
yeah, that makes
box.
sense. Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you say? Skippy?
First off, ocean is colder than the lake. He said that he's doing that stuff on the lake. But do you think that I should just make this a whole circle kind of deal, or do you think there should be that space in between?
It's not intentional enough, I would say make it a circle.
Okay. Aye, aye, Captain.
In my humble
Fullest
opinion.
opinion. Got it. You guys, what even is Scientology? I really don't understand it. Somebody said it looks like you
I'm an ex-Scientologist.
Yeah. I don't even know what that
I
is.
hope not. What state do we live in? We live in Tennessee.
Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see. Grrr.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you this because it's
Yes.
an iPhone and I have Android.
Okay.
How do I copy everything?
Alright, so you tap.
That is so funny to think about.
Select all.
Oh, okay.
It's very user friendly.
And then
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
you tap the little diddly-do.
Yep. Thanks.
Okay. A cult. Okay, so someone said, a criminal organization, a cult. I've seen it,
So you hit the little
but like,
Okay.
I don't know. I heard that they really just like praise celebrities there and that.
There you go.
There we go. Just photo, and then I'll put her
Okay.
email address. Wait, so
Oh, I'm so cheesy, but I won't forget the 10 I see. True.
Flowers! Exclamation point.
Okay.
Only in
I
U.S.
have
is
an
it a
Android
religion. It is
Apple.
so
I was like-
weird.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
This is different. I was doing on it what I would do for mine, and I was like, that's
Oh,
not working.
I don't know. I don't know what I can and can't say. Even I told you. Just watch. Okay, Robert told me to watch the South Park episode about it. I did, and
About what?
Scientology.
It's because it's funny.
I know, but it's weird. I still like. I watched it. I'm like, what the hell did I just watch? So well,
True.
is it? But is so like we have a. Somebody said we're not allowed to say the CULT word on here, but if you can't, we have one that's in our town that
Which
everybody.
one?
The Yellow Deli.
Yeah, the
Oh,
12
yeah, the Yellow
tribes.
Deli.
Okay, is that what they're called? The 12
The
tribes?
12 tribes.
Okay.
know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I just know that the Yellow Deli has like their own thing.
Yes.
But dang, we have a cult in Tennessee. They serve really good food. Let me tell you what.
They do.
Really
They have the
do.
best sandwiches.
Yeah. Like I'm not joining it, but Lord, I'll support their food.
Haywood, who the heck are you?
Ah, yikes.
Maybe don't. Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, I think that's done.
They said you look like a model.
That's so sweet. Okay. Greetings from Rome. Hi, from Rome.
I wanted to check to make sure it doesn't say.
The closest I've been to Rome is the Epcot ball. Whenever you get to ride in there and you get to see the Romans make the road.
Okay.
Love that.
It takes like
Oh, okay. I was just making
Is your
sure.
dude a runner?
Okay.
He's a track star. I'm just kidding. That was so horrible of me. Yes, he has been running, but he plays soccer. He's been working out.
I have been. I've been dieting. I'm trying to look good for Maui.
So a crazy science fiction writer. For what? Oh, I support the food. No, yeah, if you're talking about the Yellow Deli, golly, they just look it up. Look up the Yellow Deli. But they have really good food, and apparently their smoothies are really good too.
I've not had their smoothies, but I love their sandwiches.
Jordan just texted me and said, "What are you doing at Robert?" And Callie's like,
Jordan, you are in the
"Where is
live.
he?"
Jordan, are you
He
in
said,
our
I see
live?
you looking at your phone.
Stop.
Jordan,
Yeah.
where are you?
Jordan, you better comment.
Yeah, Jordan, comment.
Comment, or else you're a loser.
There he is, Jordy Quinn. He's lurking in the chat.
Listen, Malia, we are training Malia. That way, whenever we go to Hawaii, we're not just absolutely done for with the amount of flowers that we will
Yeah.
receive. Because we've been getting a lot of orders like this past yesterday.
Yeah. That's what I thought we were going to have like
I know.
7 flowers today or
Right.
something like that.
Okay, but also, you guys, I want to see what y'all think of this design. Okay, what do we think now? Do we think this looks better with it being fully? That is so funny.
I love it.
Oh, me too.
That's the full kit and caboodle. And then it's going to be framed.
Actually, that
I bet he's watching. I saw this.
Souls and Sirius are saying hi to Jordan. Jordan is like one of our besties, legit.
And I was telling Amber.
He's so great. We play games with him on Saturday, which he's been running with Robert. But we play games with him. So they'll play like an Avatar game. Sometimes I'll join. But then we also play the monster game. It's a great time. Yay. Happy you guys like it.
Yeah.
Where did you guys meet? Robert and I met in high school technically, but we didn't start dating until after high school because he thought I was a boring texter.
This is like,
Gosh.
it is. It's not.
Okay. I don't even know where to put this design.
Okay.
I'm going to place this aside. Genuinely, I have no idea.
Does that fit in the drawer?
This?
The hyacinth one?
No. I think
I
if
know
it's in
the
the
dolly
big,
did.
the hyacinth is in the, I mean, you can try.
Hold on,
But I
let me
have to take
bring
a
it
picture of it. What happened to the lid of this?
What happened to the sun?
Where's Latrell? Okay, so wish I found this idea of setting flowers and resin. Recent funeral flowers went to waste. See, that's the thing is like some people are just like, they just don't know what to do with the flowers afterwards. This is a great thing to do for that. So you upped your texting game after high school? No, he just met me in person and he was like, actually, she's really chill.
Did you talk about me being a douche?
Somebody asked how we met. I was like, well, we texted in
I
high
was a
school, but
douche.
he thought I was a boring texter and was like,
I thought she didn't like me either.
okay, to be fair, I would text him and be like, so, ... trying to be all cute and and flirty, and he thought I was being like, so, what's going on? So, I guess I did up my texting game, for sure.
Okay. Where's that person's card?
Here are the people in the back. That's Robert and that's Malia.
I'm
That's
the husband.
Gloria.
This one?
Yes. Okay. Guys, we've been on here for 2 solid hours now. Okay?
Heck yeah.
Let's get to 130 likes.
Just
more
one
like.
more person.
One more
Jordan,
like.
if you didn't like it, I swear.
It is harder to get context with text, for
It
sure.
really is.
So,
Yeah, whenever she...
Oh, someone said, who's the cute girl behind us?
Hey!
That is Malia. She is married, okay?
She is married.
Back away.
From my brother-in-laws.
Thank you, Jordan. Just liked it. Jordan, you better subscribe, okay? Subscribe and join Team Wildflower.
I bet he's not even yet. Where's the ring? Yeah, we don't wear the rings whenever we are working, just because I'm working with resin.
And I'm working with silica, and I don't want that to get all gross and yucky. Now, I will wear fun other rings where it's like doesn't have like actual diamonds and stuff in it.
Yeah.
But I don't want the expensive rings to get, screwed over. How do y'all preserve the wedding bouquets? We preserve them in resin.
In resin, yeah.
Yeah, we did that earlier. I'm so hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'm looking at the time.
Yeah, he still hasn't ate yet, I don't think.
Okay. Jose, we don't even get tips on here, okay?
Better tips if no rings.
Listen, if you want to send us extra money,
hey, feel free.
By all means. Okay. I never take my ring off. I recently welded and have liquid the ring now. I have a tiny ball on my ring. See, that's the thing. Robert chipped his actual wedding ring. It was it's a wooden wedding ring, which is really cool, but he still needs it fixed.
I do need to get it fixed.
Hi. But you can wear your silicone ring.
I just hate the feeling of the silicone. Don't like it.
Are you hungry because you're talking about that cult deli? Yes.
Absolutely.
You guys, they have like this.
If they weren't half an hour away.
They have a vegan burger and it's just the best. Or it's
really
like a vegetarian. I don't even know. It's so good. Where does be gone? Send them coffee money so they can get me coffee. Yeah. We can get Jordy coffee. You know what's funny? I think I'm going to start calling Jordan Jordy now.
Yeah, Jordy Quinn.
But that used to be my nickname.
Oh, it did.
That's weird. Don't tell. Get your own coffee. No. Listen, we have this thing. Jordan will get us coffee and, well, not coffee, but he'll get us like drinks. Well, you actually know what you do drink coffee. He drinks Frappuccino coffee.
I drink the least amount of coffee possible in a coffee drink kind of drink.
I just drink like cute drinks.
Now, the person that's in the chat, my friend Jordan, he would bring coffees over on Saturdays, and I would be wired all day. Literally all day.
Yeah. I only drink iced coffee, no doubt. Oh, y'all, no. Deleting that. Thank you. Somebody already did. Thank you. Okay. Is something you might...
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I gotta try that out.
A little
iced coffee.
Nice.
A little iced coffee.
I like tea. I don't like either. Really, I just like having... if you guys heard of Scooters, I like their quenchers.
Yeah, they're like a local coffee-ish place.
Oh, it's not local. It's a franchise.
Okay, it's a franchise.
But it's in the South. Here's the thing. There was this one time, Malia, I'm not even sure if you've heard this story. Robert and I, we went to Scooters, and I almost shot him because I was like so embarrassed.
Scooters? What
Yes.
did you do?
Oh, okay, yeah. So their menu, I was just reading it off and ordering, and they had this one drink where the way that they spelled it was SCOOOOT.
All capital letters.
And was it like that quencher, or was that just the...
No, mine was a quencher, and you just got the scoop.
Okay, yeah. So it's called the Scoop. But the way I ordered it, I said, yeah, can I get a whatever quencher for her? And then can I get a Scoot? And
I was
drive
so
through.
where I was like, I'm jumping out of this car right now. I was like, Robert, we have to see these
Turn
people
around.
face to face.
Yeah, so we had to see them in like 12 seconds from then.
Robert's too much.
That's a Robert coat. That's so you.
It is
That's-
Robert Cook.
Yeah. That's why you and Jordan are friends.
That's exactly why.
Oh my gosh. I was sitting there, I was like, I'm walking home from now on, but literally he's being like, Stu. Okay. Yikes, that is so gross.
That's crazy.
Oh.
I know. Like, y'all are crazy.
It does sound like the song from Snoop Dogg.
Oh, scoop.
Scoop.
Oh yeah.
Or it's Snoop,
drop
I
it
guess.
like it's. It says drop it like it's hot.
Chop it like a tall. Yeah.
I got it going on. Doom, 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 doom.
Hi, Dustin.
Do we remember you? Remind us.
I remember the name.
I remember
Dustin,
but I don't remember the last name being Beat.
Beat. Yeah.
Did you get
Beat's throwing me off.
Okay, I literally, oh, there's the lid. I was like, I lost the lid to this. Beep, beep.
I am the Kelly now. This chair is so much nicer.
It is so much.
It's a little squeaky, but
Sorry,
it's so
Malia,
much
I gave you
nicer.
the crappy chair.
Oh, I don't care. It does not bother me.
Oh, bye, Elon. Good night.
Rude.
You should chop your hair off for a video. No.
Oh, he's not allowed to chop his hair off. Hell no.
Neither of us.
No.
No shot.
Okay. Here we go. We got
There you go.
go.
I am no longer the Kelly now.
Let me see. What time is it?
12:15.
It is almost about that time for lunch, which means looks like I have to replace flowers in that one. Okay, nope, I'm not doing these right now. I'll get back to
Yeah,
them
just
later.
get back to it.
Okay. Well, you guys, we're gonna hop off here for lunch.
Yeah, we're gonna eat because we hungry. But thank you guys for joining. Very much appreciate it. Love having Souls and Hans and Sirius
I'm definitely
and Raina. I
Yes.
think Raina's gone.
so we're definitely I think we're gonna go live on Thursday. We might go live tomorrow, depends on what we're doing. I know we might record a YouTube video tomorrow. Do you think we should?
Which one?
You and I being competitive.
Here for it.
Okay. Because we need to get stuff out. But maybe we'll take a break tomorrow and then we'll go live on Thursday.
Maybe.
Wait.
Or we might go live while we do the video. 'Cause I think
Oh yeah, that's a good point. And then people can just tell us to be more energetic. Anyway,
Yes.
just put notifications on, okay?
Yeah.
Just put notifications on. And thank you. Yes, and join Team Wildflower and like and subscribe, okay? And turn your notifications on. And then I guess we'll see you guys next time. But yeah, don't worry, we're not going on vacation yet. That's like literally next month. So
Yeah, that's
we're
next
just getting prepped for it,
Yeah.
okay? Anyway, enjoy y'all's lunch or your evening or whatever time it is. Enjoy your time of day or night.